All right, so I've got the two of the miners set back up, even though the three are there. Ran into some problems with the switch. It's not communicating with the power over Ethernet, these devices. So, I don't know. I'll have to work on that, trying to figure out, but I can't seem to get it to work. I've been trying for a while, so my backup plan is I'm using the switch like before, having it directly into the two miners. So I've got those two going, and then I'll switch this over here in a little bit if I can't get this to work, and then I'll work on that later. So I've got other projects to do right now. I got the one box fan going. You're probably hearing the sweet sound of the server PSU just going at it right now. This one right here is really cranking high at the moment. And I got this one's running. This one is running hot, the Gigabyte, the 1066 gig. So I'm gonna get another box fan, stick it here, and have that air flowing over that. Probably just remove those two out of the way. Still waiting to hear back on the breakout ZSX breakout board. I'm working with Parallel Miner on that, communicating back and forth, so waiting to see how the outcome of that. So I've got this 850 running, 750, and of course running off of 110 at the moment. However, I have hope. Looks like I'll be getting this PDU tomorrow or over the weekend, so I'll have to shut everything down and redo it, but I can't wait to get the PDU in and get over to 240. So that'd be nice. Alright, if I can just get this switch to work. I know it works because I was able to get it running internet through it. I connected it to my other switch, plugged a desktop into this switch, and I was able to get it to run through that way. So I don't know. I'll have to keep working and see if I can figure this out. Alright, that's it for the moment. So, got a new fan. Went over to Menards, got the exact same fan. And this is the awesome part. Look. $5. Got that fan for $5 at Menards. I guess it may have been a demo or something for, I don't know. But it was there on the shelf, and I'm like, huh, $25 brand new, $5 without a box. I'll take the fan for $5. So yeah, that is awesome. Love it. So now I've got two fans. I think I need to clean it a little, it's just a little bit dusty, but I'll clean that up. So now I've got the two fans going. So probably going to take for the airflow purposes. I'll have to figure it out. I think I'll take those two off and just have the big fan going on it. We'll see. Alright, that was just an update. $5. Alright, so I replaced this one over on another outlet. Actually, this one at this point, because I couldn't figure out what was going on. This was shorting out on another outlet. It's through this run, and then I go over here and pull this one out. Well, on this one that I just replaced with the old one, the black one just was sliding out, and that's what was I believe that was what was creating the short. I went to try and use this old one before, just so I could turn the power back on, so I could have, you know, internet. However, when I went to do this replacement, which was the one I just replaced, it was also shorting out, and it no longer sticks. It's got the stupid slide-in ones that are supposed to lock. It doesn't lock. When I try to turn the breaker on, it wouldn't turn on. So I'm leaving the power off. I gotta go run to the store and get another new outlet that's not like this. It's not a piece of junk, and replace that so that I can get the power back on and get the miners back up and running, because the power over Ethernet that I use is powered in this office area. So yeah, got nothing going, got no power going at the moment. All right, let me get off here and run to the store, get another outlet. This is the original outlet I replaced. I went to test it, and it wasn't working. So that's how I thought it was just this outlet. Now I find out it's the other outlet and this outlet. So half done. Got that one. This one swapped out. Now I still got to run the store and grab the other one. All right, when I was out running an errand, getting those outlets, got my call in, met my friend's buddy up, and got the PDU. Yeah! So I've got it plugged in into the blue one, of course. Of course, we're going to start with the blue one. And when this one fills up, we'll pick another color, to maybe the red or the green or the black, but got the blue one. Okay, so I've got it plugged in, and then I've got to figure out how I'm going to mount it and set it in here. I've got short cords, but I can make it work. And then before I can do this though, before I can get this up and operational, I gotta get back in the house and finish swapping out some outlets so that I can turn the office back on and get the internet router up and running so that I have an internet connection. Then I can work on this. So that's the fun part. So this is awesome. This is really cool. I'm very excited about this. This is the really important piece, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna be chomping at the bit basically to get the outlets done and get back out here so I can get this going and see this reading work for me. All right, so when I was in the store picking up some other outlets for this, I thought about what was going on, and I realized I probably got these two mixed up. And when I pulled this out after looking at these instructions, not going off of how the other thing was wired, because these are two different products, I realized I'd had these reversed, which is why I was instantly tripping at the breaker box. But because I screwed up, I never would have went to look at the other outlet, which had a wire that was loose. It would not clamp in anymore with it just sticking it in. So through screwing up, I found another issue that I wouldn't have found had I done this right the first time. So that was a good blessing in disguise. So I've got this fixed. I'm going to put that back in. I still have to switch that out with that's the crap one, with the new one. So I'm going to get that fixed up correctly. Oh, there we go. I'll get that fixed up correctly. And then, because I've had one short out and that one already go out, oops, and this one already go out, I went ahead and got more. So I'm going to go ahead in the office and switch out. I'm going to go ahead in the office and switch out the other ones. There's no loose ones on this. However, I don't like the fact that in the office I can use a lot of power and these outlets are failing. So I'm going to go ahead and switch those out and be done with it. A little more work today, but hey, get it done right. All right, so got one, get focused here. I got the one unit going, and you can see right here, 215, have around 215, 214 watts. And Hive OS is showing, what was it showing? 118 or whatever. So big difference. This is why you want like some type of meter to see what your actual power consumption is, because a lot of times the software is off to some degree, sometimes a lot, sometimes a little. There we go. So what I'm going to do is fire up each unit. Now I got a ballpark of what this is, what it's fluctuating as. I can get it, I can estimate what each one's taking up as I fire each rig up online. All right, all 3 rigs are running right now, so you can see it fluctuating. I checked Hive OS. I did the calc numbers and took about an average of this, about 1772 when I did it wattage wise versus what was being reported in Hive OS. Difference was about 446 watts unaccounted for. A good portion of that is from this. Doesn't register, you know, some of the wattage used by the CPU and motherboard and stuff. And then these rigs are going. So I've got it split. 2 power supplies for that one. 2 amps. So the 2 units over here, and that is going. So there we go. Yeah, this is awesome. Just feeling it. It was so cool plugging this in and then just doing a little click, twist, quick, twist, click to lock it in. But this is awesome. Now I've got like a really good reading, a better understanding of wattage being used. Plus, this is more efficient using the 240. It'll be even more efficient once I get the ZSX board replaced and that 750 platinum supply back out here with this other 750 platinum, so that this is more efficiently done. But yeah, this is so awesome. They're a little short. These cords are a little short that I've got, but they work. I got them in there. They're a buck a pop. I talked about that in one of my previous videos, and I've got one long one. It's, you know, about three or so footer. Goes around to this one. Look at the quick math of things. If I go to shut down anything, this will be the first thing I shut down. Wattage use-wise versus hash, it's only getting like 54 mega hash, and it's taking over 215 watts, so that's not very efficient. But it's only because this has only got 1 card in it, so I might end up shutting this down soon. I'll have to go run some numbers and figure that out and see what I want to keep running. Might be better off shutting that down and filling out this one, getting 2 more cards to fill this one out. So we'll see. Here's the front side, or the other side of things. But yeah, you can see each one running. Of course, the new $5 fan. I still can't believe I found that. Just walked in there, exactly what I needed. $5. I'll even left the tag on there. Just a reminder of what a great find that was. So there we got that rig. It's got 2 slots left that I can fill out. That one would require another breakout. I think I could do it on that one right there. I don't know. May not be worth it. Anyway, one of my goals is to try and get something like an octo miner or some type of server style case that can go. I think I'd end up having to move the shelf up or down and then stick it in there. So that's kind of the next step, other than getting cards to fill that one out so it's completely my own, replacing the ZSX board. Oh, so many things to do and so little money to do it with now, but we'll do it. This is really cool though. I'm still ecstatic that this is done. This finally got done. So yeah, it's just so cool looking. Alright, yeah, and also on the to-do list, I still have to figure out the power over Ethernet, the why I can't get that to work with that Cisco switch I've got. So many little things. Alright, I still have to figure that out, and I got so many projects to do. At least it's coming along. It's coming along. You know, I gotta do a little cleanup out here. The other project, the seedling project, that's gonna get started today as well. So, alright, I'm gonna get to cleaning up